cherished one, pause and truly understand this. I am always by your side. My guidance directs each movement you make. This is not random. It is my steady watchfulness, my very nature, forming your path. My child, I know your path often seems unclear, filled with unknowns. You have walked through hard times where doubt felt crushing, and optimism seemed far away. Even when your route is dim, your movement slow, and your spirit feels constrained, remember this. I am near, ready for your attention. I have set clear markers along your journey. These signs are not always obvious or loud. They can appear softly, like a deep stillness during trouble, a flash of joy among sorrow, a brief sense of hope when despair has settled. Others may not see these as remarkable, but I see them completely. I observe every tear, every silent breath you draw, and every burst of inner resilience. These instances of my favor on your journey are my steady promises to you, upheld by my unchanging truth. Perhaps you ask why you do not always feel them, why your path sometimes seems barren and silent. So too do these moments of favor appear at my exact moment. Be sure that every part is vital, every change has a purpose, and every link holds a truth yet to be shown. I know your spirit contends with internal turmoil and external pressures that attempt to deter you from the path I have designed. Know this truth. Nothing can hinder the good things I have for you. They are fixed in my unchanging nature and supported by my promises that never break. When life's challenges rise and your stance feels unsure, look past the immediate problem and see the greater purpose I am revealing. Each instance of my favor is my intentional gift, a quiet reminder to confirm you are never alone, never forgotten, and always deeply cherished. My child, I invite you to open your heart and perceive the gentle indications I am arranging in your everyday existence. It might be the calm presence of someone unforeseen, a timely understanding given gently to your mind, or an inner shift that guides you toward hope. When doubt arises, recall that your journey is shaped not merely by what you sense or encounter, but by the steady love I give you. This love is strong enough to bring forth remarkable times, even in the deepest gloom. Let this truth settle within you. You are not walking alone, but on a way made clear and cared for by me, your source, your safeguard, your deliverer. Even when your footing becomes unsure, my aid appears to uphold you. Even when you cannot utter a sound, my favor speaks on your behalf. I have not forsaken you. I have made ready your journey, and these distinct moments affirm my bond with you. Let your hope increase, ready for the light to break forth on your route. At this very moment, breathe deeply and accept my promise that unique times are prepared to alter your journey. Go forward, with your gaze fixed on the wonders set before you. If your spirit senses a prompting, do not pull back. A path of discovery awaits your progress, and I am with you fully. My beloved, I see the heavy burdens you carry. I know the hidden hurts that seem meant to stay. The unspoken breaks within your inner being that lead you to doubt your value and direction. You often travel your path under the influence of your own uncertainties, pondering if I have overlooked you, or if I have withdrawn in disapproval. But hear me now. My presence has never left you. I have never ceased watching the trembling of your soul, or the silent requests made in the darkness. There are times in your life, my beloved, when my stillness feels like a boundless void. You strive to perceive my voice, the soft utterance that previously brought you calm, yet it appears to be far off. No, my child, just as parched earth awaits rain, so too do I stay with you, nourishing what is within your spirit, preparing you for what will emerge only at my perfect time. This interval of stillness is neither a penalty nor an indication of being forsaken. It is the serene environment where confidence must deepen, where your spirit discovers repose in me beyond all else. I am bringing about something greater than you can imagine, and it needs to form in quietness before it is revealed. The weight of sensing yourself inadequate or undeserving can obscure your perception like a heavy mist. Such thoughts, those judging ideas, do not come from me. I have always known you by name, declared you as mine. The mistakes you make, the failures you believe define you. They do not tell your entire story. I am the one who sees the complete sweep of your life's path and speaks of its hopeful future with gentleness and anticipation. When you encounter feelings of sorrow for past actions or culpability, I do not withdraw from you with condemnation. Instead, I offer my comfort, inviting you back to a place where healing flows without limit. Give your worries to me, my child, for I am your secure shelter and your strength. Even when you feel too much, my affection stays a constant warmth that no trouble can lessen. I am the lasting light that leads you through the darkest places. When concern grips you, when dread tries to pull you under, I am here, strong and faithful, speaking soft certainties that calm the unrest within you. Depend on my presence as your firm help in every trial. Always remember, my precious child, you are never truly by yourself. Even when your path seems empty and the night stretches on endlessly, there might be times when you wonder why sadness remains within your spirit, why emptiness has settled deep inside you. Sometimes these shifts bring pain, I know, but they always serve a reason. I am present with you through every difficult transition, ensuring you of the good that will unfold if you will simply rely on my intervention. My beloved child, if your spirit wavers with apprehension or dread, if misgivings obscure your sight like a heavy mist, do not withdraw. Lean into my lasting affection and patience right now. Sense the comfort of my holding, the firmness of my grasp, even when all around you appears unstable. Let your spirit discover peace in knowing that I am laboring for your good in manners you cannot discern, orchestrating circumstances for your welfare that will eventually reveal your triumph. Will you believe me this time? In your moments of vulnerability, my power becomes fully clear. Allow this truth to embed itself deeply within you, as it forms the bedrock upon which all expectation is built. You are valued beyond measure, surrounded by a divine affection that will never fail you. As you release your heavy loads to me, I will breathe calm into your tired spirit and replace your burdens with joy. Trust me, my cherished one, for I accompany you with enduring patience, deep affection, and ceaseless presence. Though the gloom may feel oppressive, I am the light that penetrates every obscurity. If your spirit senses an impulse, do not withdraw. Draw near and allow me to imbue you with a tranquility that surpasses all comprehension. My beloved, I observe the silent conflicts you endure within your core, struggles that deplete you until you feel fatigued and overlooked. At times, the burden of culpability envelops your spirit like a thick haze, obstructing the light and murmuring falsehoods that you are undeserving of love or pardon. Yet I am present to impress upon you softly, yet steadfastly. No fault or deviation can sever you from my boundless empathy. In my eyes, your true self is not defined by failure or disgrace, but by the constant truth that you are my cherished one, formed with intention and graced with my favor. Shame is a weighty restraint meant to confine you to what has been, yet I summon you to release yourself, for your inherent value is not contingent upon your actions or omissions. This is the manner in which I receive you each instance you approach me, with an open and honest spirit, yearning for restoration. Your missteps do not define you, my child. My forgiveness does. I comprehend why your spirit might be reluctant to embrace this pardon. Shame frequently persuades you that it must be acquired, that absolution is a remote reward instead of an immediate truth. However, my affection transcends human logic and extends itself to you before you even voice a request. It is not a recompense for deservingness. It is your intrinsic favor, embedded within your being from the instant I formed you. No deed of yours can deepen my affection, nor can any failing lessen it. Your value arises not from your accomplishments, but from the reality of who I proclaim you to be, my cherished one, selected and summoned. The shame you bear is a haze that obscures your perception, yet it cannot quench the illumination I instilled within you. Each sincere confession, each moment you return to me, lifts that haze and brings you back to the clear image I intended. I do not stand far off, nor am I quick to anger at your difficulties. Even when you falter and your sense of wrongdoing echoes loudly, understand that I remain constant, and my patience knows no bounds. There is no place your disgrace can send you where I cannot follow. Even if you feel burdened by the immense pressure of your history, I am the stable ground that keeps you firm, unwavering and secure. You walk this path to completeness with me, always by your side. Turn to me when the sounds of judgment grow loud. Extend your hands and allow me to elevate you beyond the tumult. I am the secure refuge where restoration commences, not by your own striving, but by surrendering the weights you were never intended to bear alone. Have no apprehension about bringing your fragmented aspects to me with sincerity and without disguise. The journey of becoming whole is not about flawless perfection, but about being set right again. It is not about judgment, but about fresh starts. You are shaped with my intimate influence upon your spirit, and each sign of hardship serves as evidence of conflicts endured and triumphs still to manifest. Allow this reality to take root within you. You are pardoned entirely and without reservation. Unclench your hands and open your spirit to accept this freeing offering. Let go of the bonds of culpability and welcome the fresh existence I present. When you sense the burden of shame descending like gloom in the evening, recall my assurance to you. No imperfection, no concealed flaw can lessen the intensity of my devotion. Bring your heavy feelings to me, my child, and let them go. Then stand tall, knowing your spirit is made pure by my forgiveness. Will you place your trust in me now, my precious child? Understand that I do not dwell on the errors you fear, but on the precious being I delight in. You are valued beyond measure, truly free, and invited to live in the boundless liberty my grace alone provides. Advance with certainty, for I am alongside you, sustaining you with each step. My beloved child, I truly perceive you. I see the quiet struggle with the heavy cloak of self-reproach and past sorrow you have drawn so tightly around yourself. This is a burden, far too immense for your heart to bear alone. It is a pressure that weighs heavily on your spirit, making each breath feel strained and every path seem unclear. I comprehend the deep ache of earlier missteps, the sharp memory of choices that echo in your thoughts, disturbing your calm and dimming your hope. Yet I want you to grasp this clearly. I do not fixate on your shortcomings, nor do I measure your value by your faults. My affection does not hold your errors against you, for it is endless, unwavering, and brings new vitality in ways your human understanding cannot fully comprehend. When you deem yourself undeserving, recall that I created you with inherent goodness, shaped you with distinct aim and resolve, long before any perceived flaws appeared. When the impact of your former deeds threatens to hide this truth from you, turn to me and observe that I have not forsaken you in hopelessness, but have been collecting each part with gentle attention. I am the one who brings healing to the hurts in your heart with patience and endless care. Let my renewal flow into those places, and know that pardon is not a distant wish, but a present reality freely given. In your moments of deepest self-condemnation, I am right beside you, softly speaking words of worth and acceptance into your spirit. I do not keep a tally of your missteps, nor do I hold resentments as a human might. Each day is a fresh start, a new possibility awaiting your return to the warmth of my favor. Do not let past errors define your future. Instead, let them be the foundation from which a stronger trust and a deeper joy can emerge. My beloved, the path out of self-condemnation is not always simple or immediate. It requires openness, a willingness to reveal your heart that you might hesitate to show even to me. Yet I bid you to relinquish your apprehensions and lay bare your spirit. Confess what troubles you to me and observe how I am here not to judge, but to offer my support. Share your pain, your regrets, your sorrow, and watch as the heaviness begins to lessen. Trust in my patience, for I do not rush your journey of healing, nor am I concerned by your hesitations. Allow this truth to settle within you now. No action you might take, no deed you might have performed, and no future choice can ever isolate you from my immense love and gentle forgiveness. Do not allow thoughts of shame and self-blame to ensnare you. Instead, rise in the strength of my forgiveness and step confidently into the light of my acceptance. If your spirit senses an impulse, do not withdraw from my presence. Come closer. Speak honestly. Find repose in my assurance that you are forgiven, and allow my absolution to embed itself profoundly within your spirit. Eventually, you will recognize how this favor not only sets you free, but also empowers you to value and forgive yourself as I do. Let my compassion dissolve the marks of regret and refresh your spirit with hope and courage. My beloved, I am aware of the concerns that sometimes cloud your heart, those quiet anxieties and uncertainties that seek to settle deep within your spirit. I see how the nights can feel long before you, how your spirit struggles with apprehension and unease, how the weight of what lies ahead presses heavily upon your chest. These feelings do not originate from me. Nevertheless, I do not withdraw from you when you are exposed and quivering. My presence surrounds you always. It is constant and steady, even when your way is unclear or your worries seem overwhelming. Do you feel that unsettling grip of uncertainty? I know, my beloved child, that anxiety is an unwelcome visitor that frequently appears unexpectedly, yet it does not dictate the ultimate course of your life's progression. When doubts grow strong within you, do not conceal them in silence or shame. Instead, bring them into the light of my presence. Speak your concerns to me, for I am listening. I am tirelessly attentive to every whisper of your spirit. When life presents its difficulties, my child, and you feel a tremor within, this is an opportunity for your inner strength to connect more deeply with my own. Instead of being swayed by the pressure, you can find a profound stability by resting in me. Each unsettling thought that arises can either weaken your spirit if unaddressed, or it can be nurtured into resilience when met with trust. Embrace each passing moment, my child, with a calm spirit and the deep knowing that I am always here, close by your side. Thoughts may arise, wondering if you will find what you need, or if your path will truly become clear. Remember, my beloved, I have been the origin of every good thing in your life since its very start. Even when your way forward seems hidden, trust that I am always arranging events for your ultimate benefit, a plan too vast for your full comprehension right now. It is often in moments when faith feels most difficult that my strength is being made complete within you. Do not allow what you see with your physical eyes to restrict your understanding. Instead, hold firmly to the deeper reality that lies beyond your immediate view. Know that feelings of unease do not lessen your true value. They are simply my quiet call for you to come nearer to me. You discover a deeper bond of trust that cannot truly be understood when your life feels settled and clear. When doubt takes root, do not attempt to handle it by yourself. Come to me with an open mind and a receptive spirit. I wish for you to accept the deep act of surrender, not as a symbol of failure, but as a clear declaration of your faith in me. Within this surrender, you find genuine release. It is freedom from the grip of troubling thoughts and the weight of sleepless nights. This liberty comes from knowing that your entire self is held securely within my everlasting care. Though I am unchanging, I am also full of mercy. I am neither far away nor uncaring when you experience moments of worry. My patience surrounds you like a gentle comfort when your mind becomes confused and your spirit grows weak. I am ever present, your safe refuge, your peaceful resting place. Bring your doubts to me, not as proof of your weakness, but as a sincere conversation between us. Do not hold back from sharing what is truly in your heart. Being open with me is always met with kindness, never with judgment. Allow this truth to settle deeply within your soul. Your anxieties do not determine who you truly are, nor do your uncertainties suggest that I am far away. Instead, these are the very places where I wish to build a stronger trust and a firmer belief within you. This inner reinforcement is gentle and slow, yet it is deeply true and mighty beyond what you can conceive. So when a sense of dread seizes your spirit and confusion clouds your mind, pause. Breathe in the assurance of my closeness. Sense my unwavering presence alongside you, impressing upon you that you are never solitary in your inner struggles. Place your confidence in my appointed time, trust in my methods, and know that my focus is always on your peace, not your turmoil. Will you truly embrace this reality now, my precious one? Will you bring your worries to me and let me change them into a profound inner stillness? Come to me exactly as you are, with every uncertain thought and heavy breath, and together we will walk from the darkness into a brighter understanding. Recall, your anxieties are not the limit of your path. They are an entrance to move deeper into my affection. Let go of your hold. Discover your peace in me, and witness how I turn your concerns into assurance, your uncertainties into steadfast conviction. My cherished child, there are moments on your journey when feelings of dread, concern, and doubt surround your spirit like a thick fog, dimming the inner light I have given you. I see these times plainly, how they press down upon your soul, whispering that you are alone. That hope is rare, that quiet calm is a far-off place you might never find. But understand this, my beloved. Those emotions are not more powerful than the brightness I have given to your very core. Dread often tries to persuade you that the road ahead is too difficult, that you lack what is needed to meet what is just out of your present sight. Doubt subtly weakens the truths I speak over you, attempting to loosen the steady belief I have set within your very being. Yet even when these feelings seem too much to bear, I remain your steady foundation, your constant mooring. When inner unrest swells and your soul feels disturbed, cling to the enduring steadiness I have settled inside you. Your anxieties do not define your true self, nor do they control what lies ahead for you. I have not left you exposed to the internal struggles you encounter. In moments when your pulse quickens with discomfort, breathe into this tranquility. Allow it to move through you like a calming comfort. Let it still the agitation of worried thoughts that hold you, and remind yourself, this emotion will fade. My child, the burden of anxiety may weigh heavily, and the evenings may feel endless with persistent concern. But I am the illumination that dissolves all gloom. When you sense you cannot move forward, I am present, prepared to sustain you. When your thoughts wander into disarray, lean on me and feel my firm hand leading you back to clear understanding. I am not simply a far-off witness to your hardship. I am the one who carries your heavy loads, the one who mends what seems fractured, the voice that quiets the turmoil within. In the same way, your conviction, when challenged, may feel weak and fragile, but it is vibrant, prepared to grow with fresh assurance. Trust in this gentle stirring within your soul. It cannot be reversed. I have set a hopeful future for you, even when your sight perceives only shadows. I ask you, my child, to surrender your worries to me, not as loads too great for you by yourself, but as valuable gifts, so I can fill that emptiness with my peace. Trust me to change your anxieties into resilience, your doubts into certainty. This happens not because of what you observe, but from a receptive spirit. Will you put aside your anxieties with me today? Will you let me breathe new hope into the still parts of your inner self? When you reveal your vulnerable places, my child, you enter fully into my peaceful embrace. My deep care will make you complete where you feel broken. Come to me often in quiet moments and hear me. I speak to you there in your gentle breathing, in the steady beat of your heart. I am always here, endlessly patient. My truth stands firm, even when your emotions shift like tides.